Hello and welcome back to Triple G Sports Replays. We're going to continue the 1977 baseball replay. It is Wednesday, May 18th, 7:35 in Arlington, Texas, and we're going to see the Texas Rangers hosting the Detroit Tigers. All right, in this game, Detroit is 19-14. They're 3.5 games back of first. They're on an 11-game winning streak, and on the road, they're 12-8. They played Texas the previous day of the replay, and they beat them 7-0. Looking at Texas, they're 13-18, 6 games back of Kansas City. They're on a 2-game losing streak. They're 5-5 in the last 10, and at home they're only 5-10. So let's start with the starting lineup for the Detroit Tigers. Batting first in center field is Ron LaFleur. Batting second, playing second, Tito Fuentes. Batting third, your DH making his season debut is Tim Corcoran. Batting fourth in right field, Ben Ogilvy. Batting fifth, the left fielder, Steve Kemp. Batting sixth, playing first, is Jason Thompson. Batting seventh and catching, Milt May. Batting eighth, playing third base, Phil Mankowski. And batting ninth, playing short, will be Mark Wagner. And your starting pitcher is going to be John Hiller. For the home Texas Rangers, batting first in left field, Claudell Washington. Batting second, playing short, Bert Campaneris. Batting third, the first baseman, Jim Fregosi. Batting fourth and DHing is Willie Horton. Batting fifth, playing right, is Tom Grieve. Batting sixth at third base, Toby Hara. Batting seventh, playing second base, Bump Wills. Batting eighth and catching will be Johnny Ellis. And ninth in center field is Juan Beniquez. Your pitcher today, the knuckleballer, Gaylord Perry. And the Rangers take the field. Perry goes out for his warm-up tosses. Jim Perry, 7 starts with 1 complete game. He's 1-4 with a 4.72 ERA. He's appeared in 47 2/3 innings, giving up 53 hits, 26 runs, 25 were earned, only 2 home runs, 12 walks, and 41 strikeouts, which is tied for 8th in the American League. His last start was May 12th, which was a 10-2 win at Kansas City. He went 8 1/3, giving up 7 hits, 2 runs, no home runs, 4 walks, 8 strikeouts. Leading off for the Detroit Tigers will be Ron LaFleur. Ron is on a 7-game hitting streak right now. He's appeared in 31 games, batting .321. That's 8th in the American League. He's got 25 runs scored, tied for 8th. 44 hits is tied for 4th. He's got 9 doubles, tied for 8th. And his 12 stolen bases will put him at 3rd in the American League. And the pitch from Perry, a 52 is a 27, and he will go down swinging. First strikeout of the day for Perry. That will bring up Tito Fuentes. Fuentes has appeared in 32 games, batting .264. He's got 3 doubles, 3 triples with his 17 RBIs. 55 is a 7, and that is going to be hit to right, and that is going to drop for a hit. He will turn and hold, and we got a runner on first with 1 out. That's going to see Tim Corcoran come up. He is just called up yesterday in the replay, so he will be making his season debut. And the pitch, 33 is a 7. And that is going to be a single to right. Fuentes to third. Corcoran running for second. The throw, and he's safe. So we're going to have runners on second and third with 1 out. That will bring up Ben Ogilvy. Ogilvy's appeared in 32 games. He's on a 5-game hitting streak himself. Batting only .238. He's got 6 doubles and 5 home runs, 20 RBIs. Let's see if he can add to that total. And the pitch. 55 is an 8, and that is going to be hit to center. Beniquez gets it, throws it in, but the runners are going to advance. That'll be a sacrifice fly. Fuentes crosses home plate, and it's 1-0 Detroit. Corcoran gets to third. And so, in the top of the first, Detroit with 1 out sees Ogilvy hit a sacrifice fly to center. And we said Fuentes scores. It's 1-0. All right, so we've got 2 down. Corcoran's on third, and that's going to bring up Steve Kemp. Now, Kemp has appeared in 30 games, batting .282. He's got 6 doubles, 4 home runs with his 14 RBIs. But he is on a 6-game run scored streak. He hasn't had a lot of hits, but he's been getting a lot of walks, and he's been getting home. So, with a runner on third, 2 outs, here's the pitch. A 34 to Kemp is a 31, and that is going to be hit to center. And Beniquez makes the easy grab, and that is 3 away. And so the Tigers strand 1, but they get 1 run, and we're through a half an inning. Detroit is ahead 1-0. That will bring John Hiller out to the mound for Detroit. So Hiller has appeared in 13 games, all in relief. This will be his first start of the season. He's 0-0 with a 7.14 ERA. He's appeared in his 13 appearances. He's got 17 2/3 innings with 21 hits allowed, 16 runs, 14 of which are earned. He's given up 3 home runs. He has 10 walks and 24 strikeouts. And he's going to face Claudel Washington. So Claudel is batting .228. He's appeared in 24 games, has 7 doubles with 10 RBIs. And the pitch. A killer for starting. He is a C grade with an XYW modifier. And the pitch. A 46 is a 13. Washington will go down swinging. 1 away. First strikeout of the day for Hiller. That will see Bert Campaneris up. Campy is 31 games, a .215 batting average, has 4 doubles and 12 RBIs. And the pitch. A 23 is a 27. That will be a swing and a miss for him, and he will go down swinging for his strikeout. 2 up, 2 down on K's for Hiller, which we'll see Fregosi come up. Fregosi's only appeared in 1 game. He was on the DL to start the season. He went 0 for 3 with a walk and a strikeout his 1 appearance. And the pitch. A 36 is a 14. He will draw a walk. So Fregosi will be on first, which will bring up Willie Horton. Horton has appeared in 24 games for the Rangers. He started the season with Detroit and was traded over early in the first week. He has only a 200 batting average, 6 doubles, 4 home runs to go with 13 RBIs. And the pitch. 44 is a 7, and that is going to be a hit to right. Fregosi will get to third. Horton will turn but hold, and we're going to have runners at the corners with 2 out. And that's going to bring up Tom Grieve. So Grieve in this replay has appeared in 13 games. He also started the season on the DL. He's only batting .111. Does have a double with 2 RBIs. He's been struggling since being recalled. And the pitch. 33 is a 7. C grade. That's going to be single to left. Fregosi's going to score. Horton tries to get to third. The throw, and he's out. So Grieve will get an RBI single to bring in Fregosi, but Horton, trying to get in at third, is thrown out from the left fielder, Kemp, at third base. And so we are going to see one left on base, but through one, it's tied 1-1. So bottom of the first, we saw Texas with 2 out. See Grieve get a single to left field, and Fregosi scored. 1-1. All right. Perry will come out to the mound. He is going to face Jason Thompson for Detroit. Thompson is on, in the last 3 games, he's 5 for 14. He's really swinging a hot bat. He's appeared in 31 games, batting .282, 6 doubles, 5 home runs to go with his 17 RBIs. And the pitch from Gaylord, a 65 is a 35, and that'll be popped up to the left side of home plate. Ellis tosses the mask, makes a catch, and we got 1 down. Milt May will be up. May's appeared in 27 games, only batting .176. He has 3 home runs and does have 15 RBIs. And the pitch. 61 is a 24. That'll be hit to the left side on the ground. Shortstop Campaneris grabs it, throws it to first, and we have 2 down. That will see Phil Mankowski come up. 23 games, he's only batting .143. Has the 1 double and 7 RBIs. And the pitch. A 13 is a 22. And that will be hit over to first. Fregosi will grab it, toss it to Perry covering. And we have a 1-2-3 inning. So we're through 1.5, still tied 1-1 in Texas. Hiller comes back out. He will face Toby Hara. Hara has appeared in 31 games. He's batting .239, 6 doubles, 3 home runs with 8 RBIs. And the pitch. A 33 is a 6. That's a hard hit ball to the gap and right. It's going to get to the wall. Hara turns, and he's in with a stand-up double. For Hara, double number 7 on the season. And that'll see Bump Wills come to the plate. Now Wills is appeared in 28 games, batting .257. He does have 3 doubles and 10 RBIs. He's 8 stolen bases, though, tied for 5th in the American League. And it looks like they're going to let him swing away. And the pitch. 26 is a 13. He will go down swinging. 3rd strikeout of the day for Hiller. We got 1 down. And that will see John Ellis come up. Ellis has only been in 12 games with a .214 batting average, 1 double, 1 home run with 4 RBIs. And the pitch. A 66 is a 1. That's a hard hit ball to center. And that's deep, and that is out of here. A 2-run home run for Johnny Ellis. Home run number 2 on the season for him. And Texas is going to take a 3-1 lead here in the bottom of the 2nd. So Texas with 1 out sees Ellis hit a home run to center field. Hara will score. And it's 1-3. Home run given up by Hiller. All right, Juan Beniquez is up. So Beniquez, he's appeared in 29 games, batting .258. He does have 5 doubles, 5 stolen bases, 15 RBIs. And the pitch. A 56 is a 34. He will go down swinging. Strikeout number 4 for Hiller. And that will see Claudell Washington come up. Washington struck out his first time up. And the pitch. 23 is a 26. That'll be hit to the right side on the ground. Fuentes will grab it, throw it to Thompson. The side's retired, but not before Texas puts up 2. And so we're through 2 innings. It's 1-3, Texas Rangers. Gaylord Perry comes out to warm up. He's going to face Wagner and on the top of the order. So Wagner for Detroit has appeared in 18 games, only batting .204. He does have 2 home runs to go with 4 RBIs, no other extra base hits. And the pitch. 54 is a 32. That's hit in the air to right. Grieve is there, makes the catch. That's 1 away. That will see Ron LaFleur struck out his first time up. And the pitch. 36 is a 33, and that is popped up. That knuckleball, he just got underneath it. Wills was there to make the catch in the infield. That's 2 down. And that will see Fuentes up. Now Fuentes, 1 for 1 with that run scored in the first. And the pitch. 42 is a 9, and that is going to be a hit over the shortstop, and it's going to drop into shallow right for a single. He's 2 for 2 on the day. He's going to hold at first, which will see Tim Corcoran come up. Corcoran, 1 for 1. Got a hit in his season debut. And the pitch. 34 is a 31. That'll be hit in the air to center. It's right at center fielder Beniquez, makes the catch, and the side's retired. So Detroit will leave 1. And we're through 2.5 innings, and it is still 1-3. All right, Hiller's going to come out for his warm-up pitches. While he's doing that, let's get you caught up in other action in the replay for the day. Other games in the American League over in Chicago, the White Sox are ahead of the Royals 3-1 in the 3rd inning. In Milwaukee, the Brewers are leading the expansion Blue Jays 5-0 in the 2nd. In the National League, earlier today, Cincinnati hosted the Pirates and won 5-4. That's a final. In Philadelphia, the Dodgers are leading the Phillies 1-0 in the 7th. In Atlanta, Montreal is ahead of Atlanta 4-2 in the 6th. In New York, the Mets are beating the Giants 5-1 in the 5th. And over the other game here in Texas, over in Houston, it's the 3rd inning, and the Astros are ahead of the Cardinals 1-0. All right, Campaneris comes to the plate. He struck out his last time up. And the pitch. A 46 is a 13. He will swing and miss again. Strikeout number 5 for Hiller. That'll see Jim Fregosi up. Fregosi had a walk with the run scored. And the pitch. 41's a 13. He will go down swinging this time, though. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts for Hiller. That's 6 so far through just under 3 innings. And that'll see Willie Horton up. Horton had that single earlier in the game. And the pitch. 64 is a 13. He will go down looking. And that is a mow him down inning. 1, 2, 3. 3 strikeouts for Hiller. And that was a quick inning. So we're through 3. And it is still 1-3 Texas. Hiller is really dealing. See if Perry can match him. So we're going to start the 4th inning with Ben Ogilvie. Ogilvie had that sacrifice fly in the top of the 1st. And the pitch. 35 is a 40, and that's going to be fouled off. Just got under that knuckleball. 0-1. And the pitch. 45. Oh, he's going to draw a walk. Good discipline there to avoid swinging at that knuckleball that's dancing. And so the Tigers will have a runner on. And Steve Kemp will come to the plate. Kemp's 0 for 1 on the day. And the pitch. 45 is a 14. That'll be ball. 1-0 to Kemp. And the pitch. 56 is a 34. And that is going to be popped up to the left side. Shortstop Campaneris calls everyone off, makes a grab. We got 1 down. That'll bring Jason Thompson up, who's 0 for 1. The pitch to Thompson. 16 is a 28. That's hit over to Campaneris. He throws it to second, tries for the double play. Thompson beats it out. He's safe. That'll be a 6-4 for those keeping score. 2 down with Thompson at first base. That'll bring up Milton May with May 0 for 1 on the day. And the pitch. A 32 is a 26. That's hit right to Wills. Oh no, that's a modifier X. That's a strikeout. May goes down looking. And so the 3rd out, Texas leaves another runner. And we're through 3.5. It's 1-3. Hiller comes out for the 4th. He's going to face Ben Grieve with that RBI single. And the pitch. A 44 is an 8, and that is going to be hit to the gap and left, and that's down. He will turn and look and hold at first since we got a runner on with no one out. And Toby Hara's up. Hara had that double and scored the run in the 2nd inning. And the pitch. A 22 is an 8, and that's going to be a line drive to left. Grieve around second, going to third, and he is safe on the throw. So we are going to have runners at the corners and nobody out. That's going to bring up Bump Wills. Wills struck out his last at bat. Infield playing deep, trying to get the double play. And the pitch. A 25 is a 10, which is a single over second base. Grieve is going to score. Hara trying for third, and he is thrown out. Wills will get to second on the throw. And so we're going to add a run. Wills, RBI single, scoring Grieve, but Hara's thrown out from center field. Good throw by LaFleur to get him. And a good tag by Mankowski. And the heads-up base running by Wills to advance. So here in the bottom of the 4th, with Texas with nobody out, sees Wills hit a single to center field, and Grieve will score. 1-4 Rangers. Some stirring going on in the bullpen. Johnny Ellis is up. He had that 2-run home run earlier in the game. And the pitch. A 22 is a 7, and that's hit to right, and that is down. Speedy Wills is rounded third. He's going to score. And it's 5-1. So with one out, Ellis hits a single to right field, scoring Wills. 1-5 Texas. And there is definitely activity in the bullpen. Let's see here. All right. So Beniquez is up. He's 0 for 1, struck out his first time up. Infield's playing deep, trying to turn a double play and get out of this mess. And the pitch. 26 is a 29. And that is going to be hit over to first. The only play that Thompson has is to toss it to the pitcher. Oh, hang on, wait, 29. 29's a Y. 29's a strikeout. Beniquez down. I had the wrong board up. Beniquez strikes out. So we have 2 down. And that's going to bring up Claudell Washington. Washington 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And the pitch. A 21's a 30. That's hit in the air to left. Kemp is there to make the catch, and the sides are tired. But they score 2 more. And it's now 5-1 Texas after 4. All right, Perry's coming out to start the 5th inning. He's going to face Mankowski. Mankowski 0 for 1. And the pitch. 32's a 26. That's hit over to the right side on the ground. Wills will grab it, throw it to Fregosi. We got 1 down. That's going to bring up Mark Wagner. Wagner 0 for 1. And the pitch. 35 is a 13. He will go down swinging. He missed that knuckleball. 3rd strikeout of the day for Perry. And that will see Ron LaFleur up. So LaFleur is 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And the pitch from Perry. 33 is a 0. That's a hard hit ball. 35 is a 2. That's hit to the gap and left. It's going to bounce around. And LaFleur is going to be in with a triple. LaFleur, first triple of the season for him. And so we got a runner on 3rd with 2 outs. Tito Fuentes is up. He's 2 for 2 with that run scored. See if he can cut the lead. And the pitch. 66 is a 0. That's a hard hit ball. 54 is a 6. That's going to be hit, scored as a 5. That's going to be hit to right. LaFleur's going to score, and Fuentes is standing up on second base, RBI double. And it's now 2-5 Texas. So top of the 5th, Detroit with 2 out sees Fuentes hit a double to right field. The speedy LaFleur jogs in. 2-5. Okay, that's going to bring up Tim Corcoran. Now he's nicely making his season debut today. He is 1 for 2. And the pitch. 52 is a 27. And that is going to be hit over 3rd. Harrell will throw it to 1st, and the sides are tired. Detroit leaves a runner, but they get a run, and we're through 4.5. 1-5 Texas. All right, Hiller will come out to start the 5th inning, but there is definitely activity in the Detroit bullpen. All right, he's going to face Bert Campaneris. So Campaneris, 2 at-bats, 2 strikeouts. See if he can get the bat on the ball. A 33 is a 7. That's hit to right, and that's down for a single. Campaneris on base. And I believe that's it for the day for Hiller. So Hiller went 4 innings, given so far 5 runs, 9 hits allowed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. But he had 8 strikeouts and only the 1 walk. His problem is a lot of hard hit balls. And so coming in to pitch for Hiller is going to be Crawford for the Tigers. So Crawford in relief is a C pitcher with a Y modifier. So Crawford, Detroit, CY. So on the season for Crawford, he's appeared in 7 games. He's 0-1, does have 2 saves, 7.50 ERA. He's got 12 innings pitched, 11 hits, 10 runs, all earned, 2 home runs, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts. He's been hard hit and just bad luck. So we're going to see Fergosi come up, 0-for-1 with a walk and a run scored. Crawford will be a B grade for this 1 batter. And the pitch. A 13 is a 14, and that'll be a walk. So for Grossi, 2nd walk of the day. We got runners, 1st and 2nd, nobody out. Horton's coming up to bat. Linfield's going to play deep, looking for turn 2. And the pitch. A 46 is a 13. Horton goes down swinging. 1st out of the inning. And then I'll see Tom Grieve up. Grieve, 2 for 2. RBI and a run scored. And the pitch. 46 is a 13. He goes down looking, caught the corner. Strikeout number 2 for Crawford. I don't see Toby Hara up. Toby's 2 for 2, has that double and a run scored. And the pitch. 55 is a 9, and that is going to be hit on the ground to 3rd. Mankowski grabs it, throws it to Thompson at first. Side's retired. Texas leaves 2 runners stranded, and we're still through 5 innings. It's 2-5 Texas Rangers. All right, Perry comes out for the 6th inning. He's going to face Ben Ogilvy. Ogilvy has a walk and a sacrifice fly. And for Ogilvy, that sacrifice fly was 3rd of the season for him. And the pitch from Perry. 25 is an 8, and that is hit the center. It's hit deep. But Beniquez is there to make the catch on the track, and we have 1 down. That will see Steve Kemp up. Kemp, 0 for 2. And the pitch. 26 is a 27. He will go down swinging. He missed that knuckleball. Out number 2. That'll bring up Jason Thompson. So Thompson 0 for 2. And the pitch. A 35 is a 14. He will draw a walk. So he will take first. We'll have a runner on with 2 out with Milt May coming up. Mays 0 for 2 with a strikeout. And the pitch. A 42 is a 38. And that means Thompson is going to steal, and he is in safe. Thompson gets a stolen base on a 1-0 pitch. Stolen base number 1 for him. He's been caught 3 times. That's the first time he's made it. So it's 1-0 with a runner on second. And the pitch. 61's a 24. That's hit. That's popped up here. Deep behind shortstop. Campaneris calls the outfielders off, and he will make the catch. We have 3 down. So Detroit leaves another runner. And so we're through 5.5. And it's 2-5. The Rangers. All right, Crawford comes out to pitch in the 6th. He's going to face Bump Wills, who's 1 for 2 with an RBI and a run scored. And the pitch. 55 is an 8, and that is going to be hit to the gap and left. Wills will turn, decide better, and hold, and he will be on first. And that'll see Johnny Ellis. Ellis, so far player of the game, 2 for 2, has the 2-run home run and that RBI single. And the pitch to Ellis. And Snake Eyes is a 6, and that is going to be hit down the first base line. Wills is being waved home. Ellis will slide in with a double, and the Rangers extend their lead again. Double for Johnny Ellis. He's 3 for 3 on the day, having a career day. Second double of the season. He's got 4 RBIs in this game. He had 4 RBIs coming into the game. He has doubled his RBI total, his double total, and his home run total all in one game. And so here in the bottom of the 6th, Texas with nobody out sees Ellis hit a double over the first base bag, and that scores Wills, and it's 2-6. All right, Beniquez is up. He's 0 for 2 with 2 strikeouts. And the pitch. A 46 is a 27. And that is going to be, he is called out, called looking. Crawford caught the corner. Beniquez 3 strikeouts today. I'll see Claudel Washington come up. Washington's over 3 with a strikeout. And the pitch. 25 is a 10. And that is going to be a chop, a bloop single here in through the infield. And Washington is going to beat the throw. Will Ellis gets to third, and we got runners out the corners beating out that little bloop infield single. And so with 1 down, runners at first and third, and Burnt Campaneris will be up. Campaneris 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. And the pitch. A 25 is a 10, and that's going to be hit into short center field over second base. Ellis scores. Washington going for third. He's thrown out. Campaneris gets the second on the throw. And so we get an RBI single for Campaneris, scoring Ellis, but Washington thrown out. Score that. 8-5. Second time today they've tried to run on LaFleur to third, and he's caught him. And Campaneris heads up, getting into second base. So, bottom of the sixth, Texas with one out sees Campaneris hit a single over second base. Ellis scores from third, but Washington thrown out. And it's 2-7, Texas Rangers. That will bring up Jim Fregosi. Fregosi, 0 for 1, does have the 2 walks, a strikeout with a run scored, and the pitch. 23 is a 30 that's hit in the air to left. Camp has to run to his left, makes the catch, sides retired. Texas leaves him 1, but they score 2. And so it is now, we're through 6. It is 2-7, Texas Rangers. This 11-game winning streak for the Tigers is looking like it's in doubt of getting extended. All right, that's going to bring up Phil Mankowski for the Tigers. He's 0 for 2. And the pitch. 33 is a 7 that's hit to right, and that's going to drop for a single. He will round and hold. Mankowski on first. That's going to bring up Mark Wagner. Wagner 0 for 2 with a strikeout. He's going to square up, try to bunt him over. 54 is a 32 on the bunt card. And he accomplishes it. Bunts it down the third base line. And Hara throws it over to first, gets the out, but Mankowski advances. Wagner does his job. Gets the sacrifice bunt. Score that 5-3. And now we've got Mankowski in scoring position with Ron LaFleur up. LaFleur 1 for 3 with that triple. Has a run scored. And the pitch. 33 is a 0. That's a hard hit ball. 51 is a 1. That's hit the center. And that is gone. Ron LaFleur with a 2-run home run. And he cuts that lead in basically in half. So here in the top of the 7th, Detroit with 1 out sees LaFleur hit a home run to center field, scoring Mankowski. And it's now 4-7. The Tigers don't act like they're done yet. For LaFleur, it's home run number 3 on the season. All right, there is activity in the Texas bullpen. Here comes Tito Fuentes. Fuentes 3 for 3. So run scored an RBI, and he had that double. That double was number 4 for him on the season. And the pitch. 34 is a 31. He hits that in the air to center. Not as deep as LaFleur's, though. And there is Beniquez to make the grab. We got 2 down. Tim Corcoran will be up. 1 for 3, his season debut. And the pitch. 42 is a 40. That is going to be fouled back. Just missed that knuckleball. And 0-1 the count and the pitch. 61's a 24. That's hit on the ground to left. Shortstop Campaneris grabs it, throws it across the diamond to Fregosi, 3 away. And so Detroit gets 2 back. And so we're going to go into the 7th inning stretch. and it's 4-7, Texas Rangers. All right, Crawford's going to come out and pitch the 7th. While we got a break in the action, let's catch you up on action around the rest of the leagues. Here in the American League, in the 8th inning in Chicago, the White Sox are up over Kansas City 3-1. In Milwaukee, the Brewers are leading Toronto 7-3 in the 7th. We told you about the game earlier in the day in the National League where Cincinnati beat Pittsburgh 5-4. It's now a final in Philly. The Dodgers beat the Phillies 3-2. We have a final in Atlanta. Expos over Braves 4-2. In New York, the Mets beat the Giants 7-5. That's now a fine, just finished. And over in Houston, it's the 7th inning, and the Cardinals are leading the Astros 2-1. All right, Willie Horton is due up. Horton, 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. And the pitch. A 22 is a 7. That's going to be hit and to right. That's going to drop for a hit. And Horton will hold at first. We got a runner on. That will see Tom Grieve come up. Grieve, 2 for 3 with a run and an RBI. Infield playing deep. And the pitch. 65 is a 35, and that is popped up behind the mound, behind home plate. May throws off the mask, makes the catch, and we got 1 down. Toby Hara up the bat. Hara, 2 for 3, has that double and a run scored. And the pitch. 16 is a 28, and that is hit over to shortstop Wagner. He will throw it to second. Throw to first, not in time. Hara beats the throw. So we got a 4-6 fielder's choice. And Hara will be on first. It's going to bring up Wills. Wills, 2 for 3. He's got 2 runs scored and an RBI. And the pitch. 66 is 0. That's a hard hit ball. 33 is a 1. That's hard hit to left field. It's down the line, and that's gone. And the Rangers get those 2 runs back. Hara scores. Home run for Bump Wills. That'll be home run number 3 on the season for him. So on the bottom of the 7th, Texas with 2 out is going to see Bump Wills at a home run to left field, scoring Toby Hara, and it's now 4-9. And the suddenly dangerous Johnny Ellis is up. Ellis, 3 for 3, 2 runs scored, 4 RBIs, has a double and a home run. And the pitch. 34 is a 31, that's hit in the air to center. And LaFleur will take the grab, and that will end the inning. And so the Rangers get 2 back. And we're through 7. It's 4-9. All right. We're going to bring Perry out. Yeah, he'll come out for 1 more inning the way it looks, but there is some activity in that bullpen. We're going to see Ben Ogilvy out he's 0 for 1 with a walk and a sacrifice fly. And the pitch. 45 is a 14, that's a walk. Second walk of the day for Ogilvy, and that will be it for Perry. So Perry went 7 innings, given up 4 runs as of now. He's given up 7 hits, has 4 strikeouts, and he has 3 walks. Still has 1 runner unaccounted for before we can close the book on him. And looks like coming out of the bullpen will be Daryl Knowles for the Rangers. Knowles is a B-grade pitcher with an RW modifier. I have the old boards. I do not use the R's and the K's. I treat a K as an XY. I do not use the R's. So we're going to call it just about a my modifier. So Knowles, he's a 1-grade pitcher. So we will drop pitching grades. That is going to make a difference for Kansas or for Texas, because now their infield drops to 29. They dropped to fielding 3. But he will be a B grade W. Now then, for Knowles, on the season, he is 0-2. He's appeared in 8 games. Does have 1 save. He's got a 7.84 ERA, 10 1/3 innings, 12 hits, 9 runs all earned, 1 home run, 6 walks, 3 strikeouts. All right. And he is going to face, Kemp is due up. Is he going to face Kemp? Yes, he is. He's going to face Steve Kemp. Kemp's 0-for-3 with a strikeout. Infield playing back, looking for the double play. And the pitch. 26 is a 27. That is hit over to third. And he will throw that to second to first. Double play. Double play started by Toby Hara. 5-4-3 double play. And we have 2 down. For Kemp, that's the first time he's hit into a double play this season. And that'll bring up Jason Thompson. Thompson, 0-for-2 with a walk. Does have that stolen base. And the pitch. 22 is a 7. That's hit to right, and that'll be down for a single. And he will hold it first. And that'll see Milt May come to the plate. May, 0-for-3 with a strikeout. And the pitch. 66 is a 0. That's a hard hit ball. 43 is a 6. That's going to be hit down the first base line. Thompson gets to third. He gets the go sign to go home. He is safe, and May is in with a RBI double. So here in the Tigers, they just won't go away. Top of the 8th. Detroit with 2 out. Sees May hit a double over first base, and Thompson scores. And it's 5-9. All right, that's going to bring up Mankowski. So Mankowski, 1-for-3 with a run scored. And the pitch. 61 is a 29. And that's going to be hit over to first base. Fregosi will grab it, toss it to Knowles. Sides are tired. The Detroit Tigers, they leave 1, but they score 1. And so we're through 7.5 innings, and the score is 5-9. And it looks like we're going to get a new pitcher for Detroit. Looks like they're going to bring out, where is he? Steve Grilly. So Grilly is a C grade relief pitcher with a YW modifier. Write that down. On the season, he's only appeared in 3 games, no record, no ERA. He's 4 innings pitched, 2 hits, 1 run, unearned, 5 walks, 3 strikeouts. So let's see if he can at least keep the Tigers in the game. Due up for Texas is Juan Beniquez. Beniquez, 3 at-bats, 3 strikeouts, and the pitch. Oh, hey, we better close the line on Crawford first. Crawford went 3 innings, gave up 4 runs, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 15. That's 6 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So he had 3 strikeouts and 1 walk. So that'll be the book on Crawford. All right, Grilly to Beniquez, the pitch. 66 is a 0, that's hard hit. 44 is a 1, that's hard hit to right, and that is gone. 1 pitch. And the Rangers get that run back. So bottom of the 9th, Texas, nobody out, 1 pitch. Sees Juan Beniquez hit a home run to right field. It's 5-10. See here for Beniquez. Home run number 2 on the season. Claudell Washington is due up. 1 for 4 on the day with a strikeout and the pitch. 56 is a 34, and that's going to be a strikeout. He goes down swinging. We got 1 down. That'll see Bert Campaneris up. Campaneris 2 for 4 with an RBI. And the pitch. 12's a 25. That's hit on the ground to the right side. Second baseman Fuentes grabs it, throws it to Thompson. We got 2 away. Jim Fregosi is due up. Fregosi 0 for 2 with a run scored. He did have those 2 walks. And the pitch. 21's a 30. That's hitting the air to left. Kemp will grab it. The side's retired. And so Texas gets 1 run back. And we're going to the top of the 9th with the Rangers with a 10-5 lead. Knowles will come out to start the inning, but there is activity in the bullpen. All right, due up for the Tigers is Mark Wagner. Let's see here. Wagner 0 for 2, does have that bunt earlier. And the pitch. A 22 is an 8, and that'll be hit to center. It's hit deep, but Beniquez is there. We got 1 down. That we'll see Ron LaFleur up. LaFleur is 2 for 3. Has a triple and a home run, 2 runs, 2 RBIs. And the pitch. 21 is a 32. That's hit in the air to right. Grieve moves over to his left, makes a catch. We got 2 down. And that will see Tito Fuentes up. 3 for 4 on the day. Has that double. Run scored, an RBI. Can he give the Tigers a chance to extend their 11-game winning streak? The pitch. 36 is a 14. He is going to draw a walk. So Fuentes is on first. And that is probably going to be it for Knowles. He doesn't face that many batters. So I think we're going to call that a day for him. It's a pretty good day, 1 2/3. Did give up the 1 run. Gave up 2 hits. No strikeouts. Did have 1 walk. But we're going to have to bring in a reliever just to get through the end of this game. It looks like... No, we're going to let him pitch 1 more. I've regressed him to a D-grade pitcher, but they've been using their bullpen. I need to see if he can at least get 1 guy out. Let's see if he can get the 1 guy out. So that 1 guy could be Tim Corcoran, who's 1 for 4. And the pitch. 53 is a 15, and he is going to hit that batter. So Knowles is going to hit Corcoran, and we're going to have to replace him. We're going to bring in Steve Harrigan. There he is. All right, so Harrigan has appeared in 1 game. He's 0-1. He went 2 1/3, gave up 2 hits, 1 run, which was earned, has 2 strikeouts. And he will be facing, so we'll get Harrigan in here. Pitcher 1, he's a D-grade pitcher. We'll get elevated to a C for this 1 batter. And the 1 batter is going to be Ben Ogilvie. So Ogilvie, 0 for 1 with a sacrifice fly and 2 walks. He is got runners on first and second with 2 outs. Steve Harrigan in, elevated to a C for 1 pitch batter, and let's see what that batter does. 14's a 30. That'll be hit in the air to left. Easy play for Washington. He makes the catch, and that's the game. Detroit's going to leave 2 more, but their 11-game winning streak is over. The Detroit Tigers lose to the Texas Rangers 5-10. Let's see here. Detroit, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hits. No errors. And for Texas, we had our 10 runs. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We had 16 hits and no errors. Winning pitcher is going to be Gaylord Perry for Texas. He will move his record to 2-4. And for Detroit, losing pitcher is going to be Crawford. And where does that put his record now? Crawford now 0-2 on the season. Player of the game. I would have to say it's close, but it probably has to go to Johnny Ellis. Johnny Ellis, 3 for 4, 2 runs scored, 4 RBIs, a double, and a home run. Bump Wills was right there, 3 for 4, 3 runs, 3 RBIs on that home run. But I think Willis struck out. Ellis is the one that really stuck out. Ellis, player of the game, Johnny Ellis. All right, thank you for following along. This was a fun one. Even though it was a little bit of a blowout, it was still fun. If you like what you see, please hit like and subscribe. Let your friends know what you're seeing here. And I want to thank you once again for following Triple G Sports Replays.